Melanie, and today I am going to show you how I like to make my fabric labels. I have a little Etsy shop called Benefit and Bless, and so when I'm making little zip pouches or baby loveys, I like to put a little label on it. And I figured out a way to make them for really inexpensive using the website Spoonflower. Spoonflower, basically you can upload your own image and print off either a swatch size, a fat quarter, or even a full yard or more of a fabric that you've designed, or your logo or whatever. So the great thing about this is that you don't have to just have your business name if you have a business that you make handmade items. This would be a really great project, or like a great thing for you to make if you just make a lot of projects for your grandkids or your kids, or things that you give away for charity. You can have different, anything you want. That's the great thing about Spoonflower, is you can really customize it. I've even seen where some will have like a calendar, and you can write in with like a micron pen and circle the date that you made your specific item. So even if you just like to make things for yourself, but you want to have a handmade label with your name on it, or something to just kind of remember, this is also a really great project, and so I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Really, all you need is your Spoonflower print, your fabric, and I got a fat quarter size for $11. It ended up being, for each fabric label, because mine are real small, about 6 cents a piece. So that doesn't include the interfacing to kind of give it that extra body and help the edges to keep from fraying. And I like to use, for the interfacing, I like to use the Pellon SF101, which is the woven one-sided interfacing. That way it makes this little tag, and it makes it a little bit easier for you to sew it onto projects. It has just a little extra body to it. Okay, so let's get started. Here is my fabric. I got the fat quarter, and this is spoonflower.com, like I was mentioning. This is the Pellon SF101, the woven interfacing. So I like the one-sided woven interfacing. You are going to attach the interfacing based on the manufacturer's instructions. Obviously the glue side of the interfacing, to the back side of your fabric. And so you're going to iron that in place, again, using the manufacturer's instructions. And so here it is, all ironed in place. You can see that already the fabric has a different weight to it. Now I'm going to use my rotary blade and my ruler to cut along the side. Here's a little bit different view. I actually used my ruler to make sure I was cutting the same distance in between each logo. So then once I have the strip, I took a smaller ruler out and made sure that I had a good 90-degree angle, and then began to cut my smaller pieces. Of course, this might be different for each of you with your own name or logo, or if you're going to do a calendar or whatever the case is, but this is how I cut them. Then you can see right here kind of how it looks. There's a whole bunch of them. You just kind of have a little cutting party. And then here is how I attach it into, let's say, a zip pouch. So, you could use this kind of technique for a number of different projects, but just so that you can see kind of what it looks like actually finished in a project. So you can see where my needle is, just right there, less than 1/8 of an inch from the edge. I just sew it around. And the interfacing just helps to make sure that those edges don't fray too bad. You still get a little bit, little threads here and there, but definitely much easier to work with. So here it is, all finished in my zip pouch. And then here it is in a baby lovey. So there you go, fabric labels. So thanks for watching this video. I hope that this was helpful for you. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!